Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are taking a look at Kronos Coin CRO. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video should not be taken as financial advice. Don't act on it. Double check all the information. It may not be 100% correct. But today we're looking at CRO. This coin has gone on a wild ride recently, much following the pattern of many coins, going down massively from their all-time high of close to $1 all the way down to under $1 at certain points in recent weeks. But today we're going to be looking at the insane cutbacks that they have been making, and we're going to look at how that could potentially affect their coin going forward and what is going on. They're taking away their massive unique selling points, which got people into crypto.com. Is it sustainable to assume they're going to grow rapidly in the future given there's no more benefits? Or is it the right thing to do given that sustainability was impossible to achieve with giving so much benefits to everybody? So, as we all know, the main reason why many people got into crypto.com, including myself, was the Visa cards. Now, here are the current Visa card tiers. We can see that we all know about the cutbacks, the changes. This is the new tier lineup, right? So for 6 months, you're going to get free Spotify and Netflix if you get the Royal Indigo and Jade Green. With Ruby Red, you're going to get a free 6 months of Spotify, and that will save you about $70 for Ruby Red and then about $140 for Royal Indigo and Jade Green in 6 months, which, you know what, isn't too bad. So let's say you save $140, you get about let's say $25 back in cash back every single week. In the year, you're probably going to save about $400 and something, month, by the way, $25 a month. So in the year, you're going to save $450. If you was to stake $3,000 worth at 6%, you would get about $190. So you're much better off right now in this situation, assuming the price of CRO stays the same and that you spend a lot of money, getting the Royal Indigo and Jade Green card as opposed to staking it at 6.5% or 6%. If you use Spotify and Netflix, you're going to be slightly better off. So there's still quite a decent incentive to get the Royal Indigo and Jade Green card. However, coming down from, unlimited cashback a month, full free time Spotify and Netflix, and 10% staking rewards on the coins that you've staked every single week is an insane come down. For the Ruby Red, again, it's slightly a come down, but when you only stake 300, I think, saving $70, $80 from Spotify, that's still really worth it. You'll save $70, $80 from Spotify money, and then you'll also get up to 25 cash back a month, and you've only staked 300 to get that. So I think that's quite a good one still. Midnight Blue is now absolutely pointless. Like, why would you get that unless you wanted to maybe get the card? Frosted Rose Gold and Icy White, they're still looking good. Obviously, the CRO rewards have been cut again, massively reducing incentive. But you still get the airport lounge access when you're on the green or above. That lasts forever, even without staking rewards, which is quite cool still. So yeah, let's talk about how these cutbacks are going to impact crypto.com. I think that people are still going to sign up to potentially get the Ruby Red card. However, unless you truly believe in crypto.com and you're an avid crypto.com believer, you would have no incentive as a newbie to CDC or Kronos to stake for anything higher than Ruby Red. That's my opinion. The incentive has gone. You can get cash back with the likes of Chase nowadays, up to 2%, up to 1%, cash back on day-to-day spending. Plutus are offering some insane cashback rates. So unless you truly believe in crypto.com, I don't see anybody getting higher than the Ruby Steel, right? Now, this means that less Kronos are going to be staked. If less Kronos are staked, then arguably people are going to be selling more of it because you can sell it if it's not staked. And if there's higher sale pressure, eventually with not enough demand, the price would go down. What has happened since they announced the cutbacks and price fell massively, which is obviously to be expected because firstly, it does kind of allude that, crypto.com, they're making all these cutbacks on the Visa cards, they're introducing fees on NFTs, they're cutting back on loads of different things. It kind of shows that maybe, just maybe, they're scrambling for finances a bit. Maybe they're protecting profit going forward, but it's never a good sign when cutbacks are made, regardless of the platform or the company or the sector. So again, that's slightly worrying, send prices more into a downward spiral. However, I do understand and think it's quite reasonable that they are making these cutbacks, because they were making some insane offers. I mean, it was mind-boggling. They also reduced staking rates, but we're going to talk about Visa cards today. So again, yeah, what I'm saying is that now, would I restake my Royal Indigo and Jade Green card just to get 2% cash back? Probably not, because I don't know, it's tempting. It's tempting, but I probably would be better off now, given I don't get free Spotify and Netflix. Instead of staking for a card, just putting it in some other staking and getting 6% in US dollar coin, for example. But because I believe in the coin, I won't do that. But if I didn't believe in the coin, then you put it in US dollar coin and get 6% interest, sort of thing. So there is less of an incentive to get these cards and stake Crypto.com coin, and less of an incentive for me to try and climb up the card tiers by accumulating more CRO. And now if I accumulate less CRO, again, demand is lower. If demand's lower, price generally goes down. It generally follows that pattern. So, the cutbacks were a real shock. It did make me sad. The amount of people, you kind of promote CRO2, get this coin, go do this, X, Y, Z. And then they're like, psych, it's not happening anymore. And you're like, oh man, that was so unlucky and annoying. But it is part of life. The cutbacks have to be made. It'll be interesting to see how Plutus and many other card companies now cut back. But I think that the cutbacks, arguably for investors, are negative, because it doesn't give you much confidence. It basically means that you're getting less as an investor for a holding CRO coin, and you have less of an incentive to carry on climbing up the card tiers. New people have less as an incentive to join Crypto.com. I guess Crypto.com are like, we don't need any more people joining. We've got 50 million users. We can't afford to give out all these benefits. So you go, fair enough. But I think the problem they're going to face now is that people are going to be gradually unstaking and removing coins from Crypto.com. So yeah, my thoughts are that for the long term, I don't think it's good for the site. It made me quite disappointed, and it was such a good benefit, such a good perk, and now it's gone, while others seem to be maintaining similar benefits. The cashback rates are no longer unique. Everybody seems to be doing it. However, I do understand that if you're not going to be in profit, then you have to make cutbacks. And I think the cutbacks are kind of expected in this time, like right now. I think they all just came at once, and they just bombarded us with cutbacks in different sectors. So yeah, there's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Take care.